we go. Welcome to P.O.W.E.R. Presenting opportunities where everyone rises. Welcome back for our second session of the new year. Today is the 28th of February, and I'm looking out in the crowd, and there's a lot of people I saw last time. Well, welcome back. Welcome home. Clap it up for yourself real quick. I want to recognize our funders, the Joyce Foundation. Clap it up for Joyce. Northwestern Medicine, the University of Chicago Hospital, United Way Metro Chicago, and our favorite, right? Bright Star Community Outreach. Y'all can, where my table bangers at? I don't hear nobody. Yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Listen, we have programming that goes on in this building all of the time. Last night we had an amazing event for women. I didn't see y'all because you was probably getting your rest for today. But please remember March 23rd, we will have the second session of our women's empowerment called Think Pink. And you're more than welcome to be here with us for that, too. We had a good time last night. Was anybody there that's here today? Oh, me too. Listen, I want to see some more hands the next time I ask that question the end of March, all right? Again, these sessions are the second and fourth Wednesday of each month. We're going to keep bringing you programming over and over again. It's good to see y'all. All right, so we're going to start off with our video. I know you've seen these before, but somebody may be in the building that has never seen our programming video. Can you believe that? So we're going to show our first video so that people can see the work, the hard work that we do in our community. We'll be back. Clap it up.
Jenner & Block's work has allowed us to realign with our mission, refocus on our clients, and beyond that, rethink the way that we do things. That advice and that counsel is invaluable to us, and many other community-based organizations need the Jenner & Blocks of the world.
Bright Star had a huge development that they were going to be working on in short order that would be a great experience for Allie and I to work on together in the firm to support, given the needs that they have in the Bronzeville neighborhood.
We have been assisting them with all the nuts and bolts of the real estate transaction. The Bright Star team is large and well equipped, but we are helping them navigate what is the kind of arcane and difficult world of acquiring property.
The mission of Bright Star is to strengthen hope and save lives in the greater Bronzeville and West Pullman-Roseland communities by providing trauma counseling, workforce development, and addressing the social determinants of health. It's a gamut of services that we provide. The work is working, but we needed organizations like Jenner to come in and help us to take care of the legal work while we focused on the violence prevention work. The exciting part about the Turn Center is it's a 68,000 square feet repurposed school that allows us to provide the services that we provide in that facility. And in addition to that, we have more than just Bright Star Community Outreach in there. 25 other community-based organizations serve in that facility. We have created a replicable, scalable model, the Turn model. It brings all the partners to the table, hospitals, the United Way, and so many other entities that are saying it's not just about one entity, it's about all of us doing better together.
So far, we have acquired, I believe, 5 parcels for Bright Star. We also have another property under contract, which has a church. And every single property that we're talking about has issues, whether it's environmental issues, real estate tax issues. Many of these properties have various code violations that have been cited against them for not mowing lawns or not dealing with trash, and those need to be cleared up. But it has taken us more in terms of due diligence to understand the asset and get comfortable with it and advise the client of the risks associated with it. While it has its challenges, I think they can be overcome. It has been a great experience to be part of the team that is helping Bright Star provide these services to the community. And ultimately, this is a probably 5+ year project that, Allie and I are not the only people working on it. We have drafted in other people to assist us on the legal front. So it is truly a team effort.
What's been really valuable about getting to work with and for Bright Star is how immediately enmeshed it felt like the pro bono work I got to do was right here in the Chicago community. We are helping build something that is long-lasting and impactful not only to the larger Chicago community, but a community in Chicago that is in need of further assistance.
I believe this work is so important because a lot of people in the neighborhoods in Chicago don't feel organizations like Jenner and Block care about the issues that we live in Black and brown communities. This work and partnership is proving that wrong. And I believe it is a model for everybody else to pay attention to. Violence in Chicago is not just a problem that belongs to Black and brown people or the South and West Side. It's all of our problem. And Jenner and Block has gotten involved in unbelievable, unfathomable ways.
Put it together for our work. That's our work in the community. Keep your eyes on us. Keep your eyes on our life because we are going up, up, up. That's the only way to go. Bright Star Community Outreach, our CEO, Pastor Chris Harris, is bringing a tremendous resource to our community. Now, if you believe that and if you agree, clap your hands for him. Yeah. Yeah, we got to honor the one who is bringing us forward, and everybody is rising, right? I thought I saw our executive director in the room. Is she still in here? She's gone? All right, so I'm sure that they'll be back soon. But we're ready for bingo. Y'all still eating? Y'all still eating? Can y'all play and eat? All right, let's see if we can get Destiny out here to come and play our bingo game with us. All right, who feels like a winner in the building? I hope you do. I hope you feel like a winner because your prize just went up to $50 this week. You heard that, didn't you? I said your prize is $50. But you got to have the winning card. Who got the winning card in the building? All right, let's see. Come on, Destiny, talk to her.
Hey, y'all ready for bingo? All right, let's get it started.
Let's get it.
All right, now the first one is R61. R61. Oh, speed it up. I'm sorry. Oh, keep it up. The next one is W34. W34. The next one is P1. P1. Woo! Sound like somebody getting now. The next one, E51. E51. The next one, O18. O18.
This might be a winner this time.
You think somebody gonna get it? Somebody gonna get it. Next one, O19. O19. Oh, gosh. Next one, E60. E60. No? Well, you need to pull the numbers. She gonna shake it up some more. It's not working right. It's not working. Next, R65. Y'all got that one? There you go. There we go. Next one, R66. Nope. Nope. Anybody close? No? Ooh. Next one, E52. E52. One more? One more? We gonna see. We gonna see. Next one, R72. Oh, somebody getting close. Somebody getting close. Let's pull another one. R75. I got y'all stumped. What's going on?
Oh, you did a good job.
I did. Last time was 5 winners. Now let's see who's gonna win. Next one, E50. E50.
Maybe y'all didn't hear me. I said it was $50 this time.
They don't want that 50. They don't want that 50. Next one, W36. W36. Nobody? Ooh. Next one, P.O.W.E.R. P.O.W.E.R.
We gonna pull yours. This your number right here.
R68. Oh,
Hey.
power! Okay, let me go check.
Come on, you know our anthem. We don't hate, y'all. We celebrate. Let's celebrate my sister over here. Even if it ain't right, we're gonna celebrate her life. Come on. This is Power, presenting opportunities where everyone rises. You just never know who's winning and how you gonna win. Last time, we gave a prize to the first person who registered for that event. I don't see her in the room, so we're gonna hold on to her card, but I wonder who the first one was this time. I know who it was. She got it? All right, I need some help up the front with these gift cards. Clap it up. Now back to what I was saying. You never know how we're going to give you your prizes. So when you hear us admonish you to register and to do the feedback forms, you just never know. So last week, y'all remember we gave a prize to the person who registered first, right? Guess who registered first this week? Joplin. Come on up here, Joplin. Get your $50 gift card, girl. Yeah, clap it up for Joplin. We're going to have you stand right here because we got to, you know what? Actually, Devlin, can you help us? So we have a gift card for you. And we're going to make sure you get your card. So Devlin's going to come and make sure you get it. Let's clap it up one more time for Joplin. I see how excited y'all are. Stay excited because when you're excited for somebody else, only good can come to you. All right, I'll say it again. When you get excited about somebody else's success, success is coming your way, baby. Indeed it is. That's why I'm still standing here. That's why we're still alive. Amen. All right, so let me talk a little bit about this event we had last night, right? So our health department is reaching out to the women of our community in an event called Think Pink. And they have 3 sessions. Last night was the first one, and it was banging. We had a good time. And, you know, they called me. They were like, can you host it? I was like, sure. So you know we had a good time, right? So that was the first one. We have another one coming up on March 23rd. I don't know where the information is, but I'm sure they have a QR for you to register for that. But that is it's an evening for just an hour and a half. Come on, Devlin. An evening for just an hour and a half where we come and do just about the same thing we're doing right now. But it's just women in the building. All right? So, yeah, so the registration, I'm going to ask Keisha if she would come up. She is 26. She is giving me hand signals from the back. So we're going to let her come do this part because she knows more about it than we do. This is the Health and Wellness Program Director for Healthy Chicago Equity Zones, which sponsored our event. Clap it up one more time. Go ahead.
So you all didn't hear my spiel last night. If you were not here, this is not my forte, this mic. But just a small correction. It is March 26th. It should be the last Tuesday of March. It is 3 P's to maximize your purpose, and the next P will be purpose.
Yeah.
We did passion last night, and it was really gut feeling. What you think?
I agree.
Did you get fed good?
Your host, I did.
Good,
Listen,
good.
And your guest last night, Dr. Williams, empowered us.
She was amazing.
And gave us strength to keep moving forward in our purpose.
And I really like the fact that she implemented in her personal life as well as the Christ-like. That was amazing.
Yes, how she brought it together.
All together. Yes.
Because I don't want to hear from anybody who doesn't have the experience. Don't come up here talking to me about something you read in a book. Tell me about your lived experience so that I can take something away. So, yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Again, the small correction is March 26th, and I hope to see all the ladies out and wear your pink.
Okay, now wait a minute, hold on. Don't. Yeah, see, she's shy, a little shy, so we're going to just press her just a little bit more. Yeah, she got it. Come on, let's encourage her. You got it, Keisha! You got it. You got it. You got it. So what are we going to be talking about on the 26th?
We're going to be, again, last night we did Passion. March 26th, it'll be your purpose.
Wow.
So us as women, we have a lot of hats that we wear, but we're really going to focus on what our purpose is in life and, you know, as we carry on throughout life, what that purpose is, what drives us.
Yeah, that's going to be good. Anybody want to know what drives your purpose? Yeah, so we're going to come find out more about that. And then you got another one coming up in April. All right.
So we have Passion, Purpose,
and Power.
And
power. Passion, purpose, and power. Now, if these ladies here want to be involved, or if they want to bring their girls, my back table, Miss Delois, she always bring her girls with her. How do they register for this event?
So there will be a link. Again, follow us for more information, but there will be a link on Bright Star Community Outreach page that you can register and tell your friends to register and tell your friends' friends and your girlfriends to register.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you, Keisha. Clap it up for Keisha right here. Yeah, thank you, Keisha. Isn't she beautiful? Didn't she do an amazing job? Let's appreciate her one more time. I wanted you to see the face behind the work, because sometimes we get lost in the work and you don't know who's doing what, but that woman right there is the woman that you see for Think Pink. Clap it up one more time. Thank you all. Thank you. All right. So we're going to show you another video. All right. We're going to do that, and then we're going to come back with some trivia for y'all. All right. Stay tuned.
According to a recent Accenture report, a skills gap exists as there's a disparity between supply and demand of skilled job seekers. BSCO facilitates and implements trainings and programs that reskill and upskill participants for potential job shifts in employment and connects them to sectors in high demand that will provide livable wages. In order to maintain a reasonable standard of living and be able to save money, our department works diligently to connect Greater Bronzeville job seekers to stable, well-paying employment. The United Way of Metropolitan Chicago selected BSCO as the lead agency for the Greater Bronzeville Neighborhood Network. Here's our goal: 5,000 residents ages 16 to 55 with jobs that contribute to household sustainability by 2027. Even in a pandemic, our network has placed 4,193 residents in household-sustaining jobs. At this pace, we will nearly double our goal by 2027. Since 2019, we have provided financial literacy coaching, training, or a combination of both of the two for over 950 participants. In the first 4 months, participants saw an increase in their credit score of nearly 69 points, a decrease in their debt of $1,000, and an increase in their savings of $100. Our client base expressed a desire for tools to create a job, especially those who have been previously affected by the criminal justice system. BSCO curated a 12-week entrepreneurship training program, and in our inaugural cohort, produced 20 graduates with a viable business plan, and 70% of our participants established an LLC. One of our participants had a functional website with over $5,000 in revenue, and each participant received financial literacy guidance in areas like personal credit, business credit, and retail banking services for businesses. We're extremely proud of these future Black business owners. Chicago Public Schools tapped us to lead the Safe Passage program, covering 8 Bronzeville schools, ensuring 3,000 students can travel to and from school safely. And as a result of the success, City Hall gave us an opportunity to recruit, train, and deploy business corridor ambassadors, creating a visible and welcoming presence in our neighborhood commercial centers and business corridors for residents and visitors. We believe that creating a strategy to address workforce development is an important component of our work under the T&T CNC model. Businesses have the demand, our community has the supply, and BSCO is here to move our residents from community to opportunity.
Clap it up for our work. Clap it up for our work. Clap it up for our work, y'all. Yeah, let me see the staff. Where the staff in the building? Can you raise your hand and let them see you? Can you clap it up for my colleagues? Love y'all. We are family. We are family. Now, our pastor and our CEO, Pastor Chris Harris, has become extremely busy making sure that there are resources in our community for us to keep doing this. So that's why you haven't seen him. If you ask the question, I wonder where Pastor Harris, well, he's out making money for us so we can keep doing this. Can you tell him thank you with the clapping of your hands? It's amazing. It's amazing. But there are some times, yes, Pastor Harris, there are some times when he needs a little extra help around him. So we can only do so much as his employees, but he has one particular go-to, the man of the hour. I don't know where he went. I'm going to have him come up and talk to us for a few minutes. If you have ever seen Pastor Harris, you may not have seen this person, but he's always somewhere around. It's just right now, I don't know where he went. His name is Bullock. We know Bullock, don't we? Bullock, where you at? Come on, Bullock. Clap it up for Mr. B up in the building. Come on, sit down here for a minute. Clap it up for Bullock, y'all. Clap it up. Yeah. With just a little bit of pushing, he decided he would do this. I appreciate you, Bullock. Use your microphone, Bullock. It's on. It should be.
Oh, is it on?
Yeah. How long have you known our pastor and CEO?
50 years.
You know him for 50 years?
When he used to sing in the Sunshine Choir here up on
The
Sunshine.
So, let me just first say that I appreciate you for keeping our pastor safe at all costs. You are the one that nobody really sees, but you're always somewhere around. And I appreciate that. And that's why he can do what he does freely, because he knows you have his back. Can you clap your hands for Bullock? Hey, Bullock. Can you tell me some of the exciting things that you've done with Pastor Harris as far as some of the things that he's had to do in the community, like the places he's been?
I have seen Pastor Harris when he first started this organization from ground up. He started out with God Is Production. We used to go around, because he's noted for his singing.
Yeah.
And we used to go around with him, different suburbs around the Chicago singing.
Yeah.
Then as God elevated him, he started out with Bright Star Community Outreach. So I was with him from ground level all the way up.
Wow.
And I have seen how God have worked and elevated in his life and everything.
It's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing to know that you've known him for 50 years. Yeah. And I know the love that you have for him. I see it in how you protect him and make sure that people don't get too close to him. Yeah. Tell me your funniest story. I want to hear this. Tell me your funniest story as well. You probably got many. But your funniest stories, like when you've been out, like.
Well, we had what you call
use your mic.
We had like what you call a harvest fest. And I think he came in here dressed like Hussein on Halloween. And that was real funny.
He would. Yeah. He would do that.
With all these different costumes, when we used to have like what you all call Halloween, but we call it Harvest Fest.
Yes.
And that was real funny,
He loves people, don't he, Bullock?
His heart is with the people. I know it. His heart is with the community, with the church and everything. He put his best foot forward, everything. And right now, he's working on what he can do for the community.
I know it.
Yeah.
I know it.
When he's sleeping. I don't even know if he's sleeping.
He don't sleep too much. He don't sleep too much. No, he don't sleep too much. And I'm thankful for that a person, that our leader really loves people. You have to love people, Bulla.
You have to love people.
To do this work?
God have to endow you with that love, yes. Because we are something else.
We are something else. Yeah, so it's been my pleasure to know and meet and know you, and just to see you just do what you do. I really appreciate how you take care of me.
Yeah, and can I say something?
Hold your mic up to
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I just want to say that I thank God for Bishop Vaughn and Lady Vaughn. No, won't nobody leave another town to come here and give Pastor Hannah. Y'all give her and Bishop to come here to help pass out and everything.
You got me, Bulla. You got me back, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, I just want to extend just grace to you and just for a long life to be able to do everything that you do for this church, for this community, and for our leader. Yeah. That is a special space that you stand in, and you do it gracefully, and we appreciate you. Don't we appreciate him, y'all? Tell him, thank you, Bulla. Thank you, Bulla. I appreciate it. Thank you for spending it.
You all give Lady Vaughn a great job she's doing. She stepped right in.
Thank you, Bulla. So I see my executive director back in the building. And last time we didn't get a chance to talk to her, but whenever she's in this house, we're going to have her come and talk to us. Come on up here, Lucretia Kendra! Yeah! Yes, come on up. Lucretia.
Yes. Good afternoon.
It's such a blessing to have you part of Bright Star Community Outreach.
I'm happy to be a part.
Oh my God. Let me tell you, we are being watered daily just by you being in the building. Because just like our CEO cares for people, we feel the care you have for people, and it translates through every department, through everything we've seen you do and complete, and then it makes us want to do our jobs better. Yeah. When somebody pushes you, it makes it easier to work. If you know they care about you, you know what I mean? So yeah, so we don't want to really belabor the moment or the point, but I just want to talk. Sit down for a minute.
Oh boy.
Sit down. If I could cross my leg, I would, but it hurts. So, Lucretia, tell us about, now when did you start with us?
November 20th, 21st.
You haven't been here very long.
No, not at all.
She hasn't been here very long, y'all.
Not at all.
But the impact of that little short time has been amazing, and we appreciate you.
Joni, you're kind.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about yourself, you know.
So I am a wife. I am a mom of two beautiful daughters. I have a 13-year-old and 7-year-old. So family is important to me. Community is important to me. We talk about all the time how it takes a village. And so Bright Star Community Outreach is part of my extended family. So while I have credentials and went to school for nonprofit management, it means more to me that I'm helping the community that I work in and live in, and my children flourish in and go to church in. So this is a dream come true for me to be able to do this on a daily basis.
Listen, it's a dream come true for us, too. Where's BSCO in the house? Don't we love her? Well, where my table bangers at? We love you. We love you. I've seen you. You have a rigorous schedule, and you have acclimated to this work so quickly. I think because you've always been tied to it for years. You've been around it. Yeah. How long have you been working unofficially for Bright Star Community?
Unofficially, 10 years.
Wow.
10 years. So a little bit about the story, how I got to Bright Star. My husband, Elijah Kendrick, came to Bright Star first, and he said, there's this phenomenal preacher on the south side of Chicago that you just absolutely have to meet. And I was like, it's okay if it's what you say. So I finally made the trip. I finally came to Bright Star. We were actually having service in this very room at the time. And at that time, Pastor Harris called me out in the audience, and he said, God can trust you.
He was talking to you?
He was talking to me.
What?
That was 10 years ago. And look where that relationship brought us today.
Wow. Now, what about people who aspire to, because you said you went to school for this type of work. What about people in the audience who want to pursue their dreams? It's like a continuation of last night if you were here. But what about people who desire to pursue their dream, but they just feel like the path is a little off? Like for all of us, the path gets a little skinny sometime, right, Chaplain? The path gets a little skinny for us sometime, but we keep going if we know it's the right direction. What can you tell, no matter what age people are in the room? What can you impart?
I think it's about being honest with yourself and asking yourself the question, what is it that brings me the most joy? What ultimately do I want to wake up in the morning and be excited about doing? So at the time I decided to go to school for nonprofit management, I was in corporate America. So, everybody told me I was crazy. Why would you want to get your master's in nonprofit management? That's not where the money is. You need to do something completely different. But I really had to be honest with myself and say, at the end of the day, what makes me the happiest? What could I see myself doing, being paid or not being paid? So
that's it. And it will pay you. When you pursue your dream, your dream will pay you back.
It will. It does.
With peace. I mean, it may not be monetary right away or all the time, but your dream will pay you back because you can actually get some sleep at night.
Yes.
And sometimes not.
And feel good about what you're doing. Yeah. What that is the biggest payment that you can get is seeing the impact that you're having on a daily basis. That's bigger than any check that you could receive.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you. We thank you for being here.
Joni.
Appreciate you. I'm going to call you back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere because I see Pastor Harris in the building. Where y'all at? Yeah. Pastor Harris, can you come up here with us?
Hey, y'all make some noise. I'm walking out right now. Come on. Power, y'all make some noise. Little loud. Yo. Which section got the best looking people at the table with them? Hey, hold on. Bring that music down for a second. You know what? I feel like, here's what I feel like. I feel like it wasn't loud enough, and if they wasn't loud enough, they calling you ugly. I'm just like...
That was a little soft.
That was a little soft, wasn't it?
A little soft.
Mama Pike, that was a little soft, wasn't it? That got to be a little... All right, let me try it again. Who table got the best looking people at the table? That's what I'm talking about. And which one of y'all know y'all the best looking person at the table?
Pastor, do it again. Look, Pastor.
You better get on. Girl, go on with your bad self. I know that's right. Hey, if Joni is the hostess with the mostest, make some noise for her. And if Lucretia is the baddest executive director in the world, make some noise for Miss Lucretia.
That's it. That's the one.
I know we celebrating Black history.
That's right.
But this is Black her stories.
All right.
These women are some bad sisters.
Come
and
on,
all
Pastor.
y'all.
Say it one more time. Do it
I
again.
know we celebrating Black history.
Yeah.
But these are some Black her stories. And guess what March is? I'm going to see if y'all go crazy. March is Women's History Month. Come on, make some noise for the women.
Woo.
We celebrating women all March. What up, Joni? How you doing?
What's going on, Pastor?
You know, let me tell you. They done, bring it down. They done fired me from BSCO.
What?
I'm just playing that. You know, when you have great leadership, it frees me up to do other things, and I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
It's a new day, really focusing on community development, economic development, and community organizing. So things are going good.
You know what? I'm glad you're here, and he's all swagged out. He don't have no suit on today. What you got on your feet, sir?
I'm just saying.
Louboutins?
I mean,
wait a minute.
you asked what I got on my feet, so I'm.
Wait a minute.
How y'all feeling today, everybody? I stepped in some paint outside. I stepped in some red paint outside. So
you know what? Lucretia told me she's been here since November.
That's right.
And since November, I've seen a change in you.
Man, listen.
You have loosened up. I've never seen you in a sweatsuit. I've never seen you in a pair of sneakers on a weekday. Never.
Well, since you mentioned it, I mean, since you brought it up again, see, you got anything to say? Now, y'all know I'm too cheap. I wouldn't even buy these kind of shoes, but somebody blessed me with them, so I'm going to wear them.
Yeah, wear them.
That's all true.
Wear them.
I mean, my birthday coming up, too, in case somebody else want to buy some more. April 1st, shameless plug. I'm just saying. But here's the thing. You know, I am truly, I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I really do. I feel like, you know, when you can put things in the hands of people that you trust and know going to get the job done, it makes a difference. And we have, new vision, you know, fresh ideas. Do y'all know that Bright Star Community Outreach, the company, this year, I don't know if 3 of y'all clap, we will celebrate 15 years.
What?
Oh, come on, Power. 15 years. And the organization started, I don't even know if a lot of people in here know.
Tell us.
The organization started because there was a fellow named, God bless his history, his name, may his memory be a blessing forever. Darian Albert.
Okay.
A young man named Darian Albert, way back in the day, he used to go to Finger High School. And they got out of school at Finger High School, and this young man happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. And there was a big fight that broke out, and somebody came because it was a big riot. They were fighting, and somebody came out of nowhere. He was just standing on the side. Had nothing to do with the fight, and somebody hit him over the head with a 2x4. You remember this story? It was all over the news and at Finger High School. And so it made the news everywhere. At that time, there was no such thing as going viral, but that was one of the things that went viral.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, the reason that this happened is because they took prayer out of the school.
Yes.
That's what I said, right? I'm like, man, this type of stuff wouldn't happen if they had not taken prayer out of the school.
Right.
And so I was like, well, how can we put prayer back in the school? And legally, they was like, you can't. I was like, okay, cool. And so the Lord gave me Pat's program, P-A-T-S, prayer around the school.
Hey.
And for 16 years now, we have been praying around the school the first Saturday of every month for 1 hour of power.
Who's that young man right there?
That's back when
I was. You?
That's when I first started. Look, that's my daughter. My daughter right there now is 21 years old. And that's when we started praying around the school. We would pray around Woodson for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we march over the King and Price and pray around those. 1 hour the first Saturday of every month, 1 hour of power, 60 minutes of supplication. And it's amazing. We're still doing that right now.
Yeah.
First Saturday of every single month, we wear red. You know, for us, that's a Christian.
Yes.
It represents the blood of Jesus. But
Yes.
for others, it represents progress.
Yes.
I don't care what you believe, even if you just believe in humanity.
That's
right?
it.
If you have faith in people,
yeah.
I would want you to come and show up and pray. And so one Saturday, we would march from this school over to the other, and we would be singing the song, Somebody Prayed for Me.
Okay.
Had me on their mind.
I know
Took
that
some
one.
time and prayed for me. I'm so glad they prayed. I'm so glad they prayed for me. And so we were on our way, and in that building right there between Cottage and Drexel, a grandmother would look out the window every single first Saturday of the month and wave at us. But this month, it was different. She came running downstairs. She's like, Reb, I'm on my way down. Reb, Reverend, I'm on my way down.
Yeah.
And I stood there and waited on her. She came down there with her grandson, just like this. I said, Mother, what, you all right? Reverend, this boy need prayer. I know you're going over there to pray for this school, but you pray for this boy. So I stood there and I prayed for him, and we were done. After I got done praying, and she said, now look, Reverend, now we need more than programs around here.
Programs.
Not programs. Programs. We need more than programs around here. I said, well, Mother, what do we need? She said, we need some folk who can be an example to these young folk.
Wow.
We need some people who show them what she was really asking for was mentors.
Yeah.
And we need some of them classes after they get out of school. I don't know how to help him with his homework. I started to say, Mother, I don't know how to either. It's algebra. I don't know that stuff. Now, you got me at addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Anything beyond that, it's a bad situation. So I thought about it. I was like, okay, what can we do? We already have Pat's program, Prayer Around the School.
Right.
So then we created Pat's 2, which is programs around the school. And out of that came everything that we're doing 15 years later with 140 employees. And it started with a grandmother right at the street.
Pulling.
Lord have mercy. So I'm really grateful and having the ability to now put that in the hands of Lucretia, Kelly, and the entire executive leadership team, people like CJ and Nicole, who's been around forever, and now new vision, new leadership, and now my focus now is specifically the 2 churches, Bright Star, St. James, focusing on what we do in Greater Bronzeville and West Pullman. And then my second focus is developing community development and economic development. How can we do housing in Bronzeville and in West Pullman? How can we make sure rent is affordable and mortgages are affordable? How can we give, while BSCO gives jobs, how can we work on bringing companies and giving entrepreneurs opportunity to have space to start their Black-owned business? Women-owned business. Men-owned business, right? Youth-owned businesses. And that's really what we're focusing on. And then last but not least, I'm really excited. You know, one of my passions is building relations and bridges between the African-American and Jewish community.
You're so good at it.
I try my best. Listen, I can do more than play Uno.
Don't feed into that.
You see Mama right here gonna laugh. I bet you I could beat you in Uno. Don't play with. She said, "Where the Uno card? Go to my office downstairs. I can't mind whenever."
He cheats. Period.
Now hold it. Now wait. I know my mother's in here. Don't say nothing, Mama. I tell people, you know, my church, my congregation, they accuse me of cheating.
Oh Lord.
On playing Uno. And I tell them all the time, I don't cheat. I use alternative methods of winning. Thank you very much.
Listen, okay, let me add to that story. And I know we way off but that's all right. We're having a good time today. Y'all having a good time? One time I was playing with our pastor, Pastor Harris. We just had a casual, you know, just sitting back, just having a good time.
This just feel like a lie coming.
He gets up from his seat, and under his thigh right here, he had a little extra card.
And since then, I've been trying to figure out how in the world that card got, you know what I mean? I looked, I said, the devil is a lie. And they didn't see the one that was on the floor, so I was like, let me just
scoot out. But it has been my pleasure to serve under you, not only in Bright Star Community Outreach, but both churches. It's been my pleasure to watch how you move and to know, you know, when you have the heart of the leader, you watch how they move and you move in that way, period. You don't second guess it. You know, you almost know what they want and instinctively what they want, and you move like they move. So I appreciate you. so much for just who you are, like in and out of the buildings.
Here's what I'll say, and I'll get out the way. Any leader that say that they're a leader and nobody's following them, you're just a man or a woman out taking a walk.
Say it again. Just say it one more time.
If you say you're a leader and ain't nobody following you, you're just a man or a woman out taking a walk.
Wow.
And I tell people all of the time, people should want to follow you by choice and not by force. And there's a difference in being a leader and being a boss. A lot of people want to be a boss. But I tell people all the time who got that boss mentality, like, that don't work. That don't work because you got to lead with your heart and not just with your head. And I tell people all the time, I say, listen, I got a few arrogant, real educated folks who call themselves big bosses, right? And I tell them, I can get more people to follow me for free as a volunteer than you can with giving them a check. Because if you can't pay people a lot of money, clap if you agree, pay them a lot of attention. Love will get you anything that you want. And so I really believe love will get you anything that you want and you need, and you all make it worth it. And so I'm excited that this power session became not a transactional thing, but a relational thing. To the point when we took the little Christmas break, y'all was fussing like, when P.O.W.E.R coming back? Not power, P.O.W.E.R. You better let P.O.W.E.R. When we having P.O.W.E.R again? I'm trying to listen, I want to tell you here, P.O.W.E.R is not only back, but it's back to stay. I love y'all. Bye.
Clap it up for Pastor Chris Harris. Where my table bangers at in the room? Yeah. If you haven't been joining us, we've been having a really good time today. Listen. We can get anywhere from anywhere. That's just what we do. We just love to be in your company and in your presence. And like I promised, we about to do some trivia. Y'all ready? Now, I want y'all to be good because these are worth $25, these questions. All right, but before we get started, online, I'm sorry. It's time to say bye-bye to you. Clap it up for our online audience. I'm sorry. That's as far as we can go with y'all. Peace. See you in 2 weeks.